Hi, I'm Monty with XS Sights, and today we're going to talk about our new R3D 2.0 sights. In January of 2020 at SHOT Show, we released our R3D sights, which were our entry into a 3-dot night sight. We'd had requests for several years and finally decided that we were going to enter that market. And they've done very well. Most everybody has been very, very happy with them, but we have gotten feedback. We've had some customers that wanted some improved features and some enhancements over our original R3D design. The R3D 2.0s were released for that segment of the market. For the customers that want the absolute best that they can have, that's who we designed the R3D 2.0s for. So what are the upgrades between the 2.0s and the originals? One of the things that we've gotten for feedback was corrosion. Any sight that's made out of steel is going to rust if you don't maintain it to some extent. The steel that we used requires continuous maintenance. Not a big deal. Me personally, I just wipe my gun down once a week because it's preventative maintenance. But we have some customers that live in areas where humidity is higher, places like Houston, Corpus Christi, Miami, places along the coast where you've got high humidity and high salt levels in the air. They see corrosion almost instantly no matter what they do. So on the R3D 2.0s, we've switched from a black oxide finish to a black nitride finish. Black nitride is considerably more corrosion resistant and it's more wear resistant, which is even better. So here we have our normal R3D first generation rear sight. You can see it's got that slight incline to help reduce glare. On the R3D 2.0, we've maintained that incline. That rear sight's got serrations. Those serrations help reduce glare in bright sunlight. We live in Texas. We shoot during the day. Bright sunlight can give you glare almost no matter what you do to the rear sight. The serrations help in that. Additionally, we had some feedback that people wanted bigger, brighter tritium lamps on the back end. The original sights, we maintained a very small tritium lamp to make a very large difference between the front sight and the rear sight to aid in alignment in low light situations. We took the feedback, we went to bigger and brighter lamps, but we surrounded those with a PVC ring to help enhance that, give it a sharper outline, and to give a better differentiation between the front and the rear. Additionally, the orange color front sight, we've changed the formulation on that to make it a little brighter, especially in daylight conditions. Finally, based off of customer feedback, we've made some changes to the dovetail on the rear sight to aid in installation. We've added a pretty noticeable lead-in on one side, and we've altered the crush zone in the bottom of the sight. Again, the goal being to make it easier for the end user to install by themselves at home. Now, we kept a lot of the features from the first generation of the R3Ds. You still have our glow dot available. It's still available in orange and green. We maintained a ledge for one-handed manipulations.
Guys, we need to be cognizant of how hot that gun is. Don't be pointing it when it has a malfunction. Don't be pointing it anywhere that it is unsafe. She's clearly not happy.
The wide rear notch is still there, and the front sight is big, bright, and easy to see, regardless of your lighting conditions. Again, if you can't see your sights or if you have trouble finding it, you can't use things effectively. So we maintained a very, very easy for you to see front sight, so that you can pick it up as quickly as possible. Currently, the R3Ds are going to be available initially for Glocks and Smith & Wessons. Very shortly, we're going to release those for the SIG family, as well as HKs and CZ75. We're going to offer, especially for Glocks, the Smith & Wessons, and the SIGs, we're going to have standard height and suppressor height available. Just let us know what you think. If you have a model that we aren't going to cover, please feel free to let us know by emailing our tech@xssights.com email address so that we can evaluate it for adding to the line. As always, at XS Sights, we are shooters, we are tinkerers. We want to know what works, what doesn't. We want your feedback, because if we can make it better, we will. Everything we make is American made. It's CNC machined here in Fort Worth, Texas. We stand behind it. We back our Tritium with a 12-year warranty. Along with our sights, please feel free to check out many of our other options, such as our inline sight pushers available for the Glocks, So that wraps up our overview of the new R3D 2.0s. It's the newest and latest in our long line of innovations, with our goal of bringing you the fastest sights in any light.